That is our modified 3-2-1 data backup strategy. Hello again, I'm Ramit Batra, a wedding photographer and filmmaker based out of New Delhi. I have been photographing weddings for more than 12 years now. So before the 5 terabyte portable hard drive started, we had to use multiple hard drives of 2, 3, 4, depending, whatever was available. And the problems we faced was that we had to save the photos and videos separately because we could not put everything together in one hard drive. Now that the 5 terabyte hard drives are there, it gives us the freedom to put photos and videos of one wedding at least together as one backup. So we follow a slightly modified form of 3-2-1 data backup strategy. So at a photo shoot, we make an immediate copy of all the data that we have shot, and we call it the main data set. And during the shoot, or before the end of the same day, we take an identical copy of that data set, and that becomes our first backup. Now, when we are running 6, 7, sometimes 8 cameras at a particular event, we end up with about 400, 500 GBs of data every day. And it becomes really difficult to keep saving the cards and not formatting them. So what we do is we take a third backup, and that is when we actually format the cards. So at any particular event, we have the main data set, the first backup, and the second backup. Now, once we are back from our photo shoots, we take another backup of this entire thing. Now, it might just sound a little crazy, but we do take a fourth backup of this entire data set. Now, the first data backup, or the main data set, we take one of those drives and store it away from our studio. So we store it offsite at our residence, or in a bank locker. So we just move it away from our studio. So in our studio, we have 3 copies of the data, and we have one data copy which is stored offsite. Now, while we are taking the data offsite, what we also do is we take an entire data copy and store it on a cloud server. So at any given time, we have 3 data copies in our studio, one copy which is stored offsite in a locker or at a residence, and one copy which is stored in a cloud server. So we have 3 copies, 2 types of medium, and one data copy stored offsite. That is our modified 3-2-1 data backup strategy. So for our shoot data backups and edits, we use Seagate portable hard drives. So here I have one that I got from Amazon for $8,999 including taxes. So this is what we typically use for all our data backups. This comes formatted NTFS out of the box. This is USB 3.0 ready. And we have some freebies. You get a Adobe Creative Cloud photography plan. You get a 2-month membership of Adobe Creative Cloud. It is backwards compatible. I don't think anybody uses 2.0 anymore, but it's still, if somebody wants to use it, you have it there. It comes with a 3-year limited warranty, unlike the other brands which offer a 2-year warranty. This offers 1 additional year, so that again is an amazing thing. Then it offers a 1-year subscription of Milo Create. Now, I know a lot of people might not have heard of Milo. It is basically a software or an online cloud subscription which allows you to edit and organize photos directly online. So you can save about 20,000-30,000 images, and with this plan, I think you can store about 50,000 images. In terms of speed, I think let's do a quick speed test. But before that, let me actually unbox this. right. Just nicely, snugly packed. Alright. So we get regular documentation. This is the Adobe Creative photography plan that I mentioned. There is instructions given on how you can actually get the plan activated. It says it must be redeemed by 31st January 2021. So I think that's got a lot of time. Some more documentation. And then here we have Milo Create. Again, it says how you can redeem your Milo software when you register your product. So that is really helpful. And then we have the hard drive in this plastic case. So really nice and sturdy here. Very tight. Okay. So we have here USB cable. Yeah. And let me just do the spoils. Wonderful. So it's got a nice matte finish at the bottom and it's nice and glossy at the top. So we've been using Seagate drives for almost, I think, 12 years now. Here I have one of my drives which is from 2009. It's a 500 GB hard drive and it's called the Free Agent Go. So we have trusted the Seagate brand for a very long time. This is my 2019 hard drive. This is the 32nd hard drive that we bought in 2019. And this is again 5 terabytes. So if you trust a brand, it just goes a very long way. I think you can see that we started using Seagate drives all the way in 2008 when I started as a wedding photographer, and we are still using it, and we keep buying new hard drives like in dozens, I would say. So alright, so now that we have unboxed it, let me quickly do a speed test. Here are the results of the Seagate Backup Plus. And here is a WD My Passport. Which you can see is substantially slower as compared to the Seagate. Here is a side-by-side comparison of both the test results. So the only downside to this hard drive, I would say, is that it probably doesn't have any small rubber tags or silicone tags which which allow the hard drive to stay on a slippery table, but I can live with that small inconvenience because the kind of speed and the kind of reliability that I get with Seagate is unmatched, and it has been a trustworthy partner for almost 12 years now. That was a little insight on how we store our data. I know it's not a perfect data backup strategy, but I mean, that's how we do it. I've been doing it for so many years and modifying this little process, taking multiple backups. But if you have any suggestions or recommendations for us for how I can improve on this data backup strategy, please feel free to comment below. Thank you for taking time out to listen to this little video, and do stay connected on Instagram and YouTube. Have a nice day.